Hello everyone, we are back with some important questions of chapter The Last Lesson. Question 1. What tempted Franz to stay away from the school? Question 2. What was unusual about Mr. Himmel's dress on his last day in the school? Question 3. Why is the order from Berlin called a thunderclap by Franz? Question 4. Who were sitting on the back benches during Mr. Himmel's last lesson and why? And this question can also be regarded as why had the villagers come to school on the day of the last lesson? Question 5. Why does Mr. Hamel reproach himself for his students' unsatisfactory progress in studies? Question 6. What shows Mr. Hamel's love for the French language? Question 7. What words did Mr. Hamel write on the blackboard before dismissing the last class? What did they mean? 8. What made Mr. Himmel cry towards the end of his last lesson? Question 9. How did Franz react to the declaration that it was their last French lesson? Question 10. What was the order from Berlin and what changes did it cause in the school? Question 11. How did Mr. Himmel say farewell to his students and the people of the town? Question 12. What was Franz expected to be prepared for the school that day? Question 13. What had been put up on the bulletin board? 14th. Who did Mr. Himmel blame for the neglect of learning on the part of boys like Franz? Next question. Mention two things about Mr. Himmel that surprised Franz on his last day at the school. Question 17. How was the scene in the school in the morning of the last lesson different from that on the other days? Last is the long answer question. What changes did the narrator find in the school when the order from Berlin came?